Yeah, the e-brake pad had stuck and had caught on the upper side of this and did not have it all the way on there. Now it is. Sometimes it takes a little gentle persuasion. Since the pads come out this way when you turn your emergency brake on, they were stuck out a little bit and kept this kind of whopper jawed, so it was rubbing up against the bracket. But now we're good. And that part is right up here, that grinding that you hear, because I bent this dust shield. So I'm going to bend that back out. Not too much. I mean, you don't want it warping on the other sides. There we go. Much better. There we go. Okay, let me clean that crap off. Okay, just as long as it didn't leave a ridge, I'm happy. The brake pads will actually even that out. See, we just learned something together. Emergency brake. Can cause it to be uneven. Yeah, I should have double checked that before I put the rotor on. I'll drive it for a little bit and see if I can hear anything. Okay. Well, enough of me wasting time. Let's get the caliper back on. Okay, what you're going to want to do, make sure you don't have anything in your way, no tools or anything, and just grab your caliper. Bring it back and set it on there. Now, before you put your spring back on, get your Torx bolts started in the back first, and then put your spring on, because it'll put it in a bind to where it's kind of like that. It makes it hard. Put your torque bolts on. Okay. Now, what I usually do is I'll take them right there, clean them up, get the dirt and stuff off as much as possible, and take some plasti lube. Put some on there. And then just rub it around on there to help it slide. Not a lot. I've heard that the silicone paste won't dry out. But I don't know, I never used it. And once you've done that, just take it and slip it in. There you go. And all you gotta do is just screw it in. Okay. Take my 3/8 inch. Where'd you go? There it is. Now I'm not going to get it super tight. I'm just going to get it in there, get it snug, and I'll start on the other one. Okay. Now, grab that bolt. Clean it up. Just take a rag, knock it off like that. Put a little bit on it. And just rub it around. Kind of feels like, well, grease. But if anybody's watching this has never dealt with grease, kind of feels like honey. Don't eat it. It's not good. Okay. Okay. And now, of course, since that ratchet is too big to fit back there, I'll get this started on the end of it. Take my trusty pliers and start threading it on there. Until I feel it gets snug. And that might give me enough room for my ratchet. Get back there and tighten it. You don't want these super tight. You just want them snug. You don't want them loose either, but if you want, there it goes. We go back to the torquing. So if you want to torque these, just so you have, you have the right amount of twist and tightness on them, you can. Unfortunately for me, I don't know if they make a Newton meter torque wrench. I just know in the past I've always converted inch pounds or foot pounds to Newton meter. And everything on the specs on these Volvos will be Newton meters, so just, there's a couple of websites out there that'll do the conversion for you. Makes it pretty easy. Okay. Now, I will tighten this top one. Okay. And see if I can get onto that bottom one. Now, let me... get on it from here. Hey, that might work. Alright, I'm definitely going to the tool store. Okay, so now once those are on, you can put your clip back on, which mine is right here. The way these go on, you've got these 2 points right here. Make sure you got a good shot. Yep. There are 2 little holes in the caliper. Let's see if I can get you a shot of that. Right here. What you want to do start one side. Yeah, I'll do the bottom. That should be the easiest. Get it in there somewhat. Grab your next one. Make sure the bottom is seated. Then take a mini crowbar, or a flathead will do. And what you can do, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, if I can get my fat fingers out of the way. I want to take it and get my crowbar up under this part. Then what I can do is just push back, and then you gotta make sure that is in the hole somewhat. Get your crowbar or your flathead. Alright. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do when I'm not doing show and tell. Damn it.